Hello traders and investors, this is a Bitcoin technical analysis video. In the first part of the video, I will go over my bias, my prediction for Bitcoin, directional prediction. Then I will give you my trading plan. As far as the bullish scenario is concerned, the bullish scenario is not yet invalidated. However, the lower Bitcoin goes, the less likely it will become that what we are seeing in the chart is bullish. Okay? Now, from a technical standpoint, as long as Bitcoin doesn't make a lower low, we could still expect a renewed uptrend. However, how likely is it that after Bitcoin lost more than 70% of what it gained in this uptrend in 5 days, okay? It took us 25 days to make it from 53K to 70K, and in 5 days we lost more than 70% of the gains. It's not bullish, it's moving very impulsively to the downside and in a corrective manner to the upside, which in my opinion doesn't bode well for Bitcoin's future. The higher time frame also seems to confirm my bearish bias, because we assumed that this was an expanding triangle, a wave 4, A, B, C, D, and E, and I expected Bitcoin to break out in wave E above this resistance trend line. It didn't happen. Not only that, it formed an evening star pattern, which is a bullish candle, followed by a doji candle, usually not a long-legged doji, but the principle still applies, followed by a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly, okay? So the weekly chart shows us the way down. How low? I'm assuming between 48 and 45K. Okay? Now, what other confluence do I have? The market structure also confirms my bias, because we made a high on March 13th, low on May 1st. This was the first deviation below the range. Then a lower high, okay? Then a lower low, and here we stayed below the range for a prolonged period. Somehow we found ourselves back inside, but it all concluded in another lower high and a very strong move to the downside. I think that the odds are for downside. This harmonic pattern also seems to confirm the downside. This pattern already, you could say it already achieved its target, and now I'm expecting a correction in the opposite direction, meaning that I am expecting a relief rally. How low can this relief rally go? To the B point of this pattern, 63,450. Okay? I also gave you a trade on Twitter, and this was the target for the trade. Above 63,450, maybe we have something bullish here, okay? Something more bullish. Also, look at the fib wedge. Look how it is holding Bitcoin's price. Bitcoin is moving from one angle to another, from one angle to another, all inside this tight fib wedge, and it's pulling Bitcoin's price down. And this is why I think it's safe to assume that Bitcoin is going to correct to between 45 and 48K, and then we will have another decision point. However, when we are trading, when we are making a trading plan, we trade both ways. We trade long and short, and after how many percent of a downtrend, after almost 19% down, okay? Relentless, okay? Consecutive red candles, I think it's safe to assume that we are now going to get a small relief rally. The trade was entry at 58K, stop loss below 57K, and the first target is 60,800. Let me show you on the chart maybe. Okay. Okay. This was the B point of the harmonic. Entry at 58. Okay, first take profit will be at 60,800 and the second take profit will be at 63,450. Okay, and this is a nice trade, first because it has a high likelihood of success, second because it is a hedge of a sort for the bullish case, meaning that if now Bitcoin will make progress and get above 63.5, you can leave some of the trade running because maybe will go higher, maybe the bullish interpretation of the chart is the correct one, but in my opinion, every high from now on is a short opportunity, and I will be actively looking to short Bitcoin at 63.5. Okay? If you have any questions, reach out to me on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter, less so on YouTube. And I wish you all the best. Thank you and goodbye.